so sorry to hear of the loss of your son, LT. I guess God wanted him home for some reason, perhaps to ease his pain. We never know, do we? We never know when it's our time to go. Just like the men we lost that day. Remember, each and every one of them gone way, way too early in life. Our Lord certainly works in mysterious ways sometimes, you know. All we can do is have faith that he has a plan for all of us. Faith that we will always be in his hands. He and only he decides our fate.
Jonathan was a good boy, a good young man, a good soldier. Why? Why would he do such a thing? I know, but you're saying that it's his time, and that it's God's plan. But why would it be time for him to kill himself? Isn't that what the Bible calls an unforgivable sin? If there was a personal God, why would he have a plan for someone to commit an unforgivable sin? Does that even make any sense? My son was a good person who was put in a terrible situation. And then he lost his arm to that IED. Well, he changed. He gave up. His wife left him for another man, and he found drinking and drugs. Like I did, but at least I was able to pull myself out of it. Jonathan wasn't so lucky. He shot himself, Pete. My son killed himself. So if that was God's plan, that my son would lose his arm and then lose his wife, and then take his own life in an unforgivable act of sin, if that was God's plan, then I say, who needs this kind of God anyway? His time? His time? Really? You really believe that shit, Pete? Oh, Pete, remember the firefights. Remember that day, Pete. It wasn't anyone's time. It was random. There were just a lot of goddamn bullets.
Yes, I do remember that day, of course. And I remember the amount of fire we were receiving. Look, man, I thought for sure we were all going to die. And I prayed like I never prayed before. And guess what, LT? You know, we survived. And I thank God every day for sparing me so that I could see my children and meet my grandchildren. I'm thankful every day with my every breath, man. I know God will forgive you for your outbursts, LT. I know it's all a part of his plan. And I'll continue to pray for you.